It's not immediately obvious to a lot of people that something's wrong with Ellie. I think when you first see her, she's just, a bright, outgoing, happy little kid.
She's an adventurous spirit. She wants to get out, she wants to climb, she wants to run.
We had started to go outdoors into the park more, and she would take off running at the park with her friends and just collapse on the ground halfway to wherever she was trying to get, and she would just scream, "My feet, they hurt, my feet hurt." Came home that night to Mike and I said, "Something's wrong, we gotta get to the bottom of this."
And she has a leukodystrophy. The long name is barely worth saying. The name commonly used is LBSL.
When they told us about what she had, my first question was, what does this mean? On the paper with the diagnosis for what Ellie has, it said that children won't live into their teens.
The day we actually got the diagnosis, you don't just lose it once and sit there and cry for hours. You lose it and lose it and lose it.
And I just remember sobbing and pleading with the doctor to please tell me there's something we can do. Can we do something? And she just kept shaking her head. Nope, nothing you can do. We were in shock, and I think our family just went into action when we couldn't. They just were like, we're not gonna give up, we're not gonna give up. This answer that you got, Scott, this is not the end.
The research that the family did pointed us to Kennedy, Krieger, and Johns Hopkins.
Ellie's disease falls within the category of mitochondrial disease. Mitochondria are the energy generating parts of the cell. There are all these little systems within the cell. The mitochondrion is that system that takes food and turns it into energy. There's a general sense also in the field that mitochondrial diseases are not treatable. And we find exactly the opposite.
Mitochondrial disease is not a widely discussed piece of medicine.
It wasn't until we went to Johns Hopkins that we heard the word mitochondrial used. Places like Johns Hopkins, they're teaching their medical students about this.
Kennedy, Krieger, and Johns Hopkins have been fantastic to us, right? They've given us hope at home. They've increased our daughter's overall health. We owe them a tremendous amount.
I see a child who wants to eat, I see a child who wants to play, and I'm grateful for her overall health is vastly improved. Like, I think if somebody told me a year from now she would be as strong as she is now, I would not have expected it.